Hi everybody, Kim Wilson here with our final card for the October card class. And so this is my favorite layout card for the month, and I call this kind of quick cuts because we're just cutting the paper and our designer paper in different directions just to make a quick card. Here's the version we're going to do today. Here's a couple other just quick ones, and we're using here the Glorious Gingham Designer Series paper, which is kind of a nice neutral background, and I thought it'd be great for some fall cards. We've got our pumpkin pick of the patch pumpkins here and the pumpkin punch, and so this set is great for both Halloween and throughout the fall. So it's got some great sentiments and all these fun pumpkins and little stamps. So we're going to start out with a slightly smaller than usual card mat here because we want the space in between here to show. So this is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So it's about an 1/8 inch less than normal on both sides. And if you have a kit, I give you the full piece, so you'll have to cut your piece down. And I have the directions right here. Let me hold them up for just a minute, so in case you're getting a screenshot or whatever, there's the measurements. Okay, so our 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 piece, we're going to cut twice to get the 4 different quadrants here. So we're going to cut on the long end, we're going to cut at 3 1/4. Oops, I got a few little scraps there from the last paper I was cutting. So 3 1/4 at, hopefully I do this right, 3 1/4 that direction, and then the short end we're going to cut at 2 1/2. So 2 1/2, and I'm just going to line that right back up and get my 4 pieces. Looks like I did that right. So get the cutter out of the way here. And then now if you wanted to do if you didn't have patterns on both sides that worked together, just do 2 separate pieces, and then you can kind of mix and match with your different pieces. But since these work together really well, that's how I'm going to do it. So we're just going to go ahead and start assembling that card base now. And I didn't do a good job of folding it. I like a nice crease there so that my card stays flat when I'm working on it. So again, we've got that little gap in between all the pieces. Probably would be good to lay it out first just to make sure you've got the right sized gap. It looks like about, I don't know, what's that, 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch, something like that. But I'm just eyeballing it here. Got my 4 pieces, and you could do this in different directions too. So if you wanted, whoop, that one popped up. If you wanted to have it this direction, that would work. Or if you wanted to put your focal point up in this corner, do it that direction, whatever works. So we're doing it this way. And the only stamping I'm going to do today is just my little sentiment here. So I've got my Memento Black and my Thanks So Much, but I'm going to have the Happy Halloween stamp out at card class in case anyone wants to do a Halloween card, because it fits in about the same size there on this deckled circle die cut. And then you could put the little face on the pumpkins. There's a little face to make it into a jack-o'-lantern. So that's another option if you're still needing a little Halloween card to send out. And then I guess I did not put dimensionals on any of these pieces, but you are more than welcome to put dimensionals on if you would like to pop up any of these pieces, either the little circle here or any of the pumpkins. And I guess I should punch out some pumpkins here. You find some scraps that fit. Ooh, that one's going to be just barely fit there. Yeah, I think I better grab a bigger scrap here. I do like to use strips when I'm using these punches, then you have a little less waste, like especially like this little topper, we can use a really tiny strip of crumb cake just from my scrap envelopes. And again, from my scraps, I've got a piece that really fits perfectly that little leaf there. All right, so we've got our 2 pumpkins, a leaf. I guess we need two tops for the pumpkin. So grab another crumb cake top there. And then it's just putting it together. So however you want to put your pumpkins. 1, 2. You could add more leaves if you like. Add those faces if you want them to be jack-o'-lanterns. They'd be really cute. I don't want to go over top my sentiment there. You can either tuck these little pumpkin tops on top or underneath, so or one of each. Either way, they look good. And then we'll add a little leaf there. All right, so that one's done. If you want to decorate the inside of the card, just grab some more pumpkins. There's some fall leaves, all sorts of fun things to play with for the inside. So hope you like that fun layout, and we'll see you maybe tomorrow if you're in the Erie area for the live class. If you're not, hope you enjoyed the class, and if you need a card kit, let me know, and I can get one out to you in the next week or so. And happy crafting!